You know, when we look back at your story, it just seems as if you two were supposed to be together. It almost seems as though the universe or its architect was whispering to you both, waiting and persisting until you were both in the right place at the right time. It was about 6 years ago that your paths first crossed. And paths cross all the time, on a crowded sidewalk, in our neighborhoods, or, as is the case with you two, in your workplaces. And most of the folks whose paths we cross move along their individual trajectories to wherever they're destined to go. But your paths weren't destined to be individual paths. Some things are just meant to be. And everyone here knows that you two belong together.
Amberly, there isn't anyone else in this world that I would feel more honored standing next to, being their maid of honor.
Can we take a little time? Back porch in the rocking chair. Leave the light on, I'll be meeting you out there. Reminisce every moment past, all the times we shared. You and I growing old together, we stood and faced the weather. One thing I know, you are my soul. Got a life ahead of us, we're gonna take it slow. Little things you do, I love about you. Hold you close like the day we met and watch our lives unfold in the sky tonight.
My whole life, even when we didn't like each other, you have always been a role model in my life and my best friend.
And I just know there never will be, it's a beautiful life.
Mike is a man of integrity, a man of strength and character and loyalty. A lot of little girls look up to their fathers for guidance and support, but I looked up to Mike. And I can honestly and gratefully say that he's never let me down.
Sun come up in the morning, underneath the shade of an oak tree. Colors on the leaves are changing, seasons moving endlessly. Man, where did the time go? We got some history. A little bit older now, but you still look so good to me. One thing I know, you are my soul. Got a life ahead of us, we're gonna take it slow. Little things you do, I love about you. Hold you close like the day we met and watch our lives unfold in the sky tonight.
I vividly remember him explaining the basics of multiplication to me while we waited for my mother to finish checking out at Costco. He's always learning and always wants to share it with you, whether you're really interested in it or not.
Beautiful life. And I know you won't care if I get a little gray hair, sitting out back together, resting in our rocking chairs. Music in the background, we got time to share. It's been so beautiful loving you through all of these years. One thing I know, you are my soul. Got a life ahead of us, and we're gonna take it slow. Little things you do, I love about you. Hold you close like the day we met and watch our lives unfold in the sky tonight. And the stars will tell our story, no doubt in my mind tonight. And I just know there never will be, it's a beautiful life. Beautiful life. Just you and I.
You look wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, a beautiful life. Just you and I. Yeah, it's a beautiful life. Just you and I.
On behalf of Michael and Amberly, I want to welcome you and thank you for joining them on this very special occasion. For we will hear Michael's declaration of his timeless love for Amberly. And we will hear Amberly's profession of her unending love for Michael. Each of us has been summoned here, called here, because just as Amberly's path has been directed by some unseen force to cross Mike's path, your path and my path have likewise crossed theirs. So if you think about it, there are no spectators here. Each and every one of you is a character in their love story. With or without your full understanding, you've each played a role in encouraging them, guiding them, setting an example for them. And in your own unique way, you've loved them, as is evidenced by your presence here today. So good sir, here and now, in the presence of all these witnesses, I ask Michael Alfred Edmonds, is it your intention today to be legally and eternally joined to this woman in the bonds of marriage?
It is.
Amberly Shannon Pashis, is it your intention today to be legally and eternally joined to this man in the bonds of marriage?
It is.
I'm in the right place.
Amberly, before I met you, if you had told anyone in my life that I'd be married in 6 years, they probably would have thought you were crazy. As much as I would love to have bragged about how great my life was back then, there was clearly something lacking, something keeping me from being whole. As you and I began seeing each other, I knew there was something different, something special about you and our relationship together. It was something that I had never encountered before and couldn't have described at the time. As I look back, I realize now that the difference was I had met my best friend, my partner in crime, my soulmate, the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
I thought when people said stop looking for love and love would find you, that it was just a saying to make people feel better about failed relationships. I was proven wrong. We both took one more chance at love that Halloween night, and I remember leaving and hoping that this was the very first page, not where the storyline ends.
You are the most caring and empathetic person I know. Anyone who has been lucky enough to call you friend or family has borne witness to the limitless lengths you will go through for those you care about. Strangers with both 2 legs and 4 have been touched by your boundless spirit and your love. Your compassion is a lesson from which we can all constantly learn, and I am honored to soon call you my wife.
You are the most caring, honest, and loving soul that I have ever met. The way you love me and our dogs are more than I could ever dream for. I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I would go through any path life has ever walked me down over and over again, knowing that it'll always be you at the end of this aisle waiting for me. You have taught me so much about life, love, and myself in these past 6 years. You've taught me patience, even though I'm still not always good at them. You have taught me forgiveness and love for both myself and for others. You have also taught me that there is a right way and a wrong way to fold towels. And you have taught me that there is no one more supportive in my corner than you.
You and I are an unstoppable team, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us. As long as we have each other, I am confident we can overcome any obstacles and achieve any goals. Each day I love you more than I ever have, and today is only the beginning of our journey together. As your husband, I promise to spend my life being the man who helps level your head when the emotions get the best of you, who will make you laugh when you only want to cry, who takes your glasses off your face when you fall asleep early, always, who takes care of any bug or mouse that makes its way into our home as humanely as possible, who cleans up every and any mess you make, who listens to every new Taylor Swift song as quickly as possible, who remains patient as we fall behind on any TV shows we're watching together, and who cherishes you, supports you, and loves you no matter what life throws at us. And most of all, I promise to spend all of my days with you striving to be the kind of man you want me to be, the kind of man you deserve. And I promise I will use every ounce of breath in me every day for the rest of our lives, keeping up my end of the bargain.
I promise to always listen to your Marvel field theories and fall asleep early. I promise to always try and ruin every surprise you will ever do for me. I promise to give you all my words when they are needed and all of my silence when they are not. And I promise to love you for who you are today and who you become tomorrow. Michael, I vow every day to wake up and strive to be the wife that you deserve. I vow to be honest and truthful while having your best interests at heart. I vow to be by your side faithfully through not only the good times, but the bad ones as well. And I vow to love you unconditionally for as long as we both shall live. I couldn't picture my life without you, and I know the best is yet to come. To my husband, my best friend, my forever, I love you more than arms can reach.
With this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours. It is a symbol of my everlasting friendship, my eternal love, the promise of all of my tomorrows.
With this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours. It's a symbol of my everlasting friendship, my eternal love, promise of all of my tomorrows.
May these wedding rings be a symbol to all the world of the vows you've made to each other today and a testimony to all the world of your devotion to one another. By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and vows as precious as the ones you just made surely ought to be sealed with a kiss.
The memories we'll keep. So hold on tight to every little thing. Don't let them pass you by in your sleep. So let's spend this time together, because these are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. These are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. So let's spend a little time together. Sweet as the sunshine, starting up the day. Side by side together, and that's where we'll stay. 'Cause these are the memories we'll keep. So hold on tight to every little thing. Don't let them pass you by in your sleep. So let's spend this time together.
Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Amberly Edmonds.
These are the best of all our days. These are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. So let's spend a little time together.
Amberly, you're exactly the person Mike's needed, and together you are one of the strongest couples I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. I love you both so much, and I feel truly honored to have been chosen as best person. In the eternal words of Spike, love is a funny thing, but I'm glad you both have found it.
Morning light in your eyes, I can feel it all the time. We are dancing around my mind. You are beauty personified.
that patience is the key to finding love, and I'm so happy that you have found a guy to love you and take care of you like you have always done for everyone else.
Through the fire and the flood, this is stronger than it ever was. I'll be running through the dark, gonna be wherever you are. I would meet you in the rain, round the world and back again. Wherever you go, my feet will land, and I'll be standing.
If one day I can be even half as happy as you are, that's good enough for me. As for you, Mike, I am so honored and grateful to have gained you as a brother. See me, I'm a part of this family. I have no choice. You had a choice, and you still chose us. We love you, and welcome to the family.
When everything's changing, I know we will stand through time.
And now, if you would raise your glass to these two amazing people. We all love you, and we look forward to seeing what your future brings you. Cheers, you guys.
I see it clear, just like a picture on the wall. And now I know how to steer. I'm not afraid if I should fall, yeah. It took some tears, oh, but together we were strong. And now I feel a burning beat inside my heart. And I feel alive for the first time in my life, oh baby. I feel alive tonight. No turning back now. We're so alive tonight, tonight, tonight. Lift me up before I fall too far. You lift me up. You help me see the stars. You pick me up when all my hope is gone. You lift me up. You lift me up. You lift me living in fear, I couldn't see the rising sun. Just felt the weight of the world every time I tried to run. But you helped remind me who I am and where I'm from.